Do you think there's any significance to the fact that President Marcos's first state visit outside of Southeast Asia is going to be China, and that's coming up in January 2023? Although I have to also point out that he is planning state visits to the US next year as well. But the first one outside Southeast Asia is China. Do you think there's any significance to that?
Not really, but for me, it's really, again, both countries. If we try to look at a more profound perspective, both countries really wanting to win Philippines. Really wanting to win Philippines. They're also wanting to test waters of where this administration will anchor. Again, as what I would like to reiterate, it's just a matter of how we would intend to play our cards well. And secondly, to give emphasis or focus to key areas, especially on food security. This is really a pressing problem for us. Importation of oil. How do we intend to stabilize basically oil that would somehow had significant effect or impact with all of almost everything happening to our country, job opportunities and employment for our OFW. So again, for me, it has no significance at all whether China or the US. I think that both countries really would like to win this administration and would have wanting to have a feel where this administration really would be anchoring in or anchoring at.
This idea that you brought up of a win-win situation, which is I find that quite interesting, but I can see where the pitfalls may be as well. So
Yeah.
The narrative there is the Marcos administration is obviously proving friendlier to China whilst revitalizing the relationship with the US, with Washington. Of course, we would love to have it both ways, right? We would love to have a win-win situation, but how could it go wrong?
Well, of course, with how we intend to actually go to one country to that of the other, especially if the offer or the agreement between, for example, both countries would be difficult on the part of the decision making, on the part of the president. Secondly, for example, if there would be an aggressive stance on the part of the United States in being able to, revise some of the provisions of the visiting forces agreement, let's say, and of course, the manner by which they will be able to allow us to sit to get hold of military technology that they actually sell in the market. So that would really be a game changer because for me, Regina, as it is, the manner by which Vice President Kamala Harris would visit us already sends a strong signal on the part of China. So I really think that of course it would be very difficult to guess what of course President Xi Jinping and President Marcos talked about, and I'm sure they had a closed door meeting of some sort to really some very important negotiations between two countries. So again, it's just a matter of what areas that these two countries can actually offer to the Philippines for that matter.